Hey y'all, so I thought today we should do another FM patch because I am running out of ideas and time. And so today we're going to do something simple and see what we can come up with. So right now I have a combinator, and inside this combinator I just have an initialized patch of subtractor. So right off the bat I'm going to turn up the range to 13 and the polyphonic to 13 as well. I'm going to turn up the phase 3/4, and I'm going to turn up the FM about 38 or so. I'm also going to set these to both positive phase modes, and I'm going to turn on the second one. I'm going to drop it down 2 octaves, the second oscillator. Turn up the volume a bit. I'm going to drop down the first oscillator down 1. I'm going to turn up the amp attack a little bit. So that sounds pretty cool so far, but I'm going to change the bottom one to a square wave and the top one to a triangle. So now we have this kind of like chord synth. So right after that I'm going to create an RV 7000, turn the dry wet to 2 and the decay about 90 or so. And I'm going to right click and also create a a Screen 4 distortion in the creative effects. And I'm going to turn this to modulate. I'm going to turn P2 and P1 all the way down and the damage control to about 40. Okay. And I'm also going to right click after that and create a M-class equalizer. Actually, before that, right click on the Screen 4 distortion, or control click, I think. Anyways, just to bring up this menu. Or it could be in the tool window. Let's see if the tool window allows us to show tools. Yes, it does. Okay, so if you have the tool window open, or if you right click, I'm gonna, on the Screen 4 distortion, I'm gonna create a compressor. I'm going to turn it to about 2.1, and the threshold down to 25.2, input gain about 2.2, attack bring it down to 30 milliseconds, release turn it up to about 400, put the output gain about 2.2, whatever you can do. And for parameter 1 on the equalizer, I'm going to take it down to 200 or 187. Bring the gain all the way down, Q all the way up. For the second one, I'm going to do 2.585, bring the gain down, Q all the way up. High shelf, turn it down, and bring the frequency all the way down, the gain to about 2.3, and the Q off, or as low as it can go. And after this, I'm going to create a maximizer. Where are you? Studio Effects Maximizer, putting on auto, soft clip, amount 100%, just leave it as it is. Except for the leads, putting on auto. And now we're going to create a red drum, or a redrum. For the first slot, I'm going to use the Reason Factory Sound Bank, and I'm going to okay, we're going to go to Chord Patches, and inside this we're going to go to Sounds and Samples. And from here, I can find all the different sounds I want to choose from. So I'm going to look for a bass kick. Ah, cool. This Arena TSB sounds pretty cool, so I'm going to load that in. And I'm going to put in a step sequencer. Now for every other 3, I'm going to drop down a drum. And I'm just going to hit run. So now it's playing the kick, but we can't hear it. So I'm just going to plug this into the sidechain. Now, as soon as we start playing with our synth, that kind of hit. So this is known as a sidechain compressor. And it's pretty cool. If you don't know what that is, I'll put a tutorial explaining what all these do much later. So now we have our synth, and that's pretty cool. And I'm going to save this as Chord FM stab. Let me capitalize that F. And custom patches. Awesome, clean, dirty patches. And there we go. Now I'm gonna fiddle around with this for the next few minutes and see what we can come up with. Also, one thing you should notice is that the P1 and P2 control the screaming distortion or the frequency. Think of this as two filters controlling the different distortion units. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, guys. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe because every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday there will be new videos. Most likely later in the evening, but hopefully early in the morning once I start to stay up later. Thanks for watching. Thanks.